Good morning, Big Hollow. This is way out of my comfort zone, but I figure you're all being stretched right now, so I'll stretch myself as well. This is my weekly update, and I'm walking the empty halls of Big Hollow Middle School. Normally at this time of the morning, it would be jam-packed and loud, and there's just no action here, and it's not right, but this is the situation we're in. So for the first time the other day, I was driving home and crossing a normally busy road, and there were no cars, and it just kind of hit me, the situation that we are in. I think I've been so personally focused on just trying to do the best job I can do here, or that we can do here for this community, and haven't really thought about the magnitude of what's going on around us. And I start to think about the reality of the situation and what our community and our state and our country could look like in the next 3 months. It's a little scary. Here, I have to tell you, there are just some great things happening, and I'm just really proud of the work that you all are doing. Right now, today our admin team is really working hard on developing a document that maybe provides a little more structure for parents. If there's been one important piece of feedback we've received, it's that people are very appreciative of the work that's going on, but they also there's a lot coming at them from different angles, and expectations are different across grade levels. And I think that's a result of we've tried to give you all some flexibility in how you serve the kids right now, and the flexibility has been great. We've seen some amazing things happening, but for the parents, it's a little overwhelming because it's coming at them in different ways. So we're trying to address that today, but overwhelmingly, we've heard so many great positives from parents in the community about all you're doing for kids. So thank you so much for that. We've given all of you and our parents an opportunity to provide feedback through different methods, and we've really worked hard this week to try to answer the questions and listen to suggestions. So everybody should have received a personal email from someone, parents and staff included, that we really tried to address the questions and concerns that have been out there. And honestly, it's been very, very positive. And so we're thankful for the fact that you guys have made this job easy for us. As we move forward, for however long this might be, I just want to keep our focus in two areas. And number one is to support our Big Hollow families and students in their needs right now, and that includes all of you. Because this is hard work. It's a hard time. We know that some of you have kids at home, and you're trying to teach your Big Hollow students, and you're also trying to manage your home, and you have kids that are maybe e-learning in their own schools, or maybe they're not in school yet, and you're there with them and helping them. And so we get that, and we want to be there to support you through that and figure out how you can best balance that. And we also know we have a lot of families at home who they're trying to work from home full time, and they have 3 kids and different grade levels, and they're trying to manage it, and they feel very overwhelmed. And with all this going on, and we also have families who are in unanticipated financial hardship. Nobody saw this coming. And so there's the added stress there. And with all these things going on and everybody's trying to balance, it's still in the back of our minds is what is happening in our country. So it's just a hard time. And I just encourage you to approach the work you're doing right now from a service standpoint. And I think I have to take a second to acknowledge, I don't want to start bringing up names because I'll forget people, but I want to acknowledge some work that's happening that you may not know about, but it's just been really cool to see. And our food service employees are coming in, and they are like Monday morning they'll be here, and they will prepare breakfast and lunch for students. And we started by just serving the students who qualify for the free reduced lunch program, but next week we're opening up to everybody. And they're preparing and boxing a week's worth of lunch and breakfast for these students. And I know that as of an hour ago, we had over 100 parents that have replied already this morning, and we just put it out there, so it's going to be a large number before Monday. So they're doing some great work. And then our bus drivers are delivering all those meals, so parents do not have to leave their homes. Our drivers are delivering and putting them on the front porch and the front steps, and I know that's very much appreciated. And not only are they delivering meals, we've been delivering Chromebooks, we're delivering remote learning packets. Over 100 remote learning packets went out on early this week, and I know we'll have that again next week, so that'll be a weekly thing. And we've even delivered Chromebooks, students' Chromebook breaks. We bring them another one to the house. The drivers are doing that. We're delivering band instruments. Kids forget their band instrument and want to practice at home, and rather than having families come to school, we're delivering it to their house. So we're just trying to, these people, our staff is just trying to do the best they can to serve here. And I got to commend them for doing all that work. And our tech department has just been incredible right now, meeting the needs of pretty much everybody. So we pushed out hundreds of Chromebooks, delivered and picked up at the school, and now there's that many more people out there that have tech support needs, and they're doing a great job being on hand to answer those, and so they're just doing fabulous. And the office staff has been wonderful helping bring everything together. So the service mindset has really been appreciated. So the number one important thing was serving the needs of our families. And number two is continuing education. Your kids miss you. Any structure and content we can provide them right now is going to give them the normalcy in their lives that they need. And honestly, you might be surprised at me saying this, I really don't care. And I don't think our administrative team cares either about how much content is covered. That's not our concern right now. It's more about providing some daily structure for the kids and helping them continue in their educational growth. The kids, I think 2 years from now, we're not going to look back at the spring of 2020 and say that their academic struggle started there because of losing some time in the classroom. Obviously, this isn't ideal, but right now it's not the most important thing we can do for our kids as far as pushing more new content. I obviously want to do some, but it's not the priority. The priority is provide the structure, and hopefully they will get engaged in the learning, and it will keep their mind off what's going on around them. Lastly, I want to encourage you all to get off the grid this weekend as much as you can. I'm sure you're due for a mental break from the work. I know my wife told me the other day I looked like death, so that was a sign that I probably need to get away from the computer a little bit. And I think it's more, right now, this can be a little more mentally taxing than the normal work we do every day because we're kind of in isolation. So I just encourage you I can tell you this afternoon I'm going to go home and spend time with my kids, do whatever they want to do, hopefully take a walk. And I hope that you can get some time to shut down as well. I wish you all just a really productive weekend with your family. Just time to relax a little bit, and we'll tackle it again on Monday. So wish you the best. Have a great weekend.